Hi guys, and welcome to Mbali Talks, where we talk all things side hustles, how to make money online, and just generally how you can gain financial freedom for yourself. In today's video, I want to share with you the best part-time remote work from home jobs that are beginner friendly, are fully remote, and require little to no experience at all, and can still make you up to $1,000 per month. If this sounds like a good deal for you, then please do hit the like button so that you can reward me for the work that has gone into this video. And if you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button so that you can join our community and keep your notifications on so that you never miss out on any of the Mbali Talks content. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get right into it. The first remote work from home job that I would suggest for somebody who is actually a beginner, who's looking for something that is fully remote and is still hoping to make at least up to $1,000 a month, is for you to become an English teacher. Tutoring English online is one of the easiest ways for you to be able to actually get an online job working remotely from anywhere in the world without you ever even needing a qualification. You don't necessarily have to be an English teacher for most of these websites in order for them to be able to hire you, but you can still be somebody who's able to dedicate their time either after work and or on weekends in order for you to be able to take English classes and tutor people from around the world on the actual language. Some of the websites that you can check out if you're looking for an online English tutor job are Cambly, as well as Preply, as well as iTalki. I do know that with iTalki, they do require you to have a bit more of experience because they require you to even upload your teaching certificates. So if you're somebody who's already in the teaching profession, looking for something else that you can do on a part-time basis without necessarily leaving your industry in terms of your experience, then iTalki is definitely one of those platforms that you can check out in order for you to be able to teach English. Some of the money that English teachers make online on platforms just like Cambly range anything between $10.2 per hour all the way to $12 per hour, especially if you're somebody who is willing to work with kids. I do know that on Cambly, they actually have two versions of their teaching platform. One is for adults and one is for kids. You basically get to decide which one you want to join when you come onto their platform. On Cambly, you get to get paid weekly, you tutor anytime, anywhere, and also obviously you get to make a global impact because you help people around the world build their English language skills one-on-one lessons, which means you will have to participate in video sit-downs one-on-one with your students once they've actually booked you for your classes. You might chat with a university student from Brazil, a marketing professional from Japan, and an English enthusiast from Turkey, all in one day. You'll be amazed how much you learn about other cultures and places too when you work on English tutor platforms just like Cambly. And then with Preply, I do know that they're slightly strict with the admission process, but it's still worth checking out because all you're going to be doing is literally sitting at home with your laptop, a good internet connection, and actually helping other people around the world to be able to learn English. They also do pay a better rate than on Cambly because they charge between $15 to $25 per hour in order for you to teach anytime, anywhere, and also it allows you to be able to grow professionally because if you're able to get a job on any of these platforms that I've actually suggested, then it would be easier for you to get a job on many other similar ones. For example, if Cambly hires you, then it's easy for you to come on Preply and let them know that you actually already are tutoring on a different platform, as well as being able to use iTalki to say that even if you're not a professional teacher or you don't have a professional teacher certification, once you're able to teach on other platforms, you can actually use this tab here to explain all the other things that you do and the lessons that you actually participate in other platforms, therefore positioning yourself as somebody who can say that they are actually like a professional teacher of English online. But I just feel like being an English teacher online is one of the easiest jobs that you can actually take up remotely, working from anywhere in the world and still be able to make yourself at least that $1,000 check every month. The next beginner-friendly remote work from home job that is easy to start, is fully remote, does not require any experience, is definitely one of my favorites. And if you know Mbali Talks videos, then you are probably having an idea of the next position that we're actually going to talk about. This is for you to become an online transcriptionist. Guys, there's so many platforms online that are offering different transcription jobs in order for you to be able to work from anywhere in the world and actually be able to make money for yourself. With transcription jobs, I like the fact that you get to create a flexible work schedule, and I personally know this because I'm actually a transcriber myself on a platform like Rev. You also choose from hundreds of jobs because all of the transcription websites list different transcription jobs that require you to be able to turn audio into text. And it's literally that. You don't even need a lot of equipment in order for you to be able to become a transcriber. All you need is to have a laptop and a good pair of earphones in order for you to obviously be able to hear the audio that is actually being said so that you can properly transcribe it. Some of the work will require you to do a bit of research as you're listening to the audio content in order for you to spell out the names of companies as well as industries properly and in line with the context of the audio that you're already listening to. On platforms like ref.com, you can not only just become a transcriber, but you can also choose for you to become a captioner, which means you watch a video, you accurately type out what is being said, you creatively convey certain sounds, and then you sync those audio into actual video. Average pay on platforms just like ref.com range between $0.3 to $1.1 per audio minute. And for captioning, it's a bit more, $0.5 to $1.5 per video and or audio minute. You do get paid weekly on most of the sites, but I do know that some of the sites actually pay you month end. But still, it's just one of those careers and or jobs that I feel like are easy for you to start, are very beginner friendly, and also they are widely available to different parts of the world. Some of the websites that you can actually check out if you're trying to be a transcriber is ref.com itself. This is the platform that I actually work on, and I actually do make good money for myself on the days that I'm actually able to find time to log in and actually do some work. And the nice thing about transcription work, like they always say, is the flexibility. You get to decide when and where you actually want to work. You get to decide how much effort you actually put into the work that you want to do. So obviously you kind of get to sort of write your own paycheck. On a platform like Scribe, for example, you can average about 450 euros, and top earners actually earn all the way to 3,000 euros in order for them to be able to be transcriptionists, which is why I said to you, these are actual jobs that can be able to allow you to even make all the way up to 100 USD on a monthly basis. If you're somebody who actually has a bit more time on your hands, then you are probably more likely to even make a bit more of that. Again, some of the websites that you can check out: TranscribeMe, Scribe, Rev.com. There's also Transcription Hub, as some of those that I've actually mentioned in a previous video. But I just feel like this is one of the easiest jobs for you to be able to do online, remotely, from anywhere in the world, that are beginner friendly, do not require any experience, and will still be able to help you to actually make up to 100 USD per month on a minimum basis. The next easy to start, beginner friendly, work from home job that you can actually try out if you're somebody who does not have any experience, and also if you're just looking for a part-time fully remote job online, is for you to become a data entry specialist. Basically, what data entry specialists do is for you to actually take data that the client or the business is actually going to give you, and most of the time you find that there's an already existing structure of how you are actually meant to capture the data. So all you need is for the client to give you either a list of people's names, their emails, certain numbers, and then all you do is input them in the system that the client and the business has. Some of the places where you can go to find data entry jobs are platforms like Indeed.com that list a lot of remote jobs. For example, this is an administrative assistant job that is willing to pay you $20 per hour for an internship position. For me, the minute I see remote and I see internship, in my mind, I know that it basically means this is a job that is easy to do, easy to hire, does not need any experience, and also allows you to actually be able to work from home because, again, it is remote. There's so many other ones. There's a data capturer specialist, more a full-time basis type of job. If you're looking for something more full-time, maybe you don't have a job, you don't have any experience, say maybe you already have like maybe a university qualification, but you're struggling to find a job from anywhere in the world, you can come onto platforms like Indeed.com in order for you to apply for such positions. Other places where you can check is actually Patreon, that also offers a lot of these jobs that you can look at that are actually worldwidely available, as you guys can see on this tab here. I'm sorry that this great thing doesn't want to go away. I don't know what I did to my laptop, but anyway, what matters the most is that we're able to see the name of the website. I've actually spoken about this website in a previous video as a platform that you can go on if you're looking for a work from home job remotely. And as you can see, there's so many ones that are listed here. There's even sales development representatives, which is actually another job that we're going to talk about. And then also, when it comes to being a data entry specialist, you can also decide to be somebody who actually uses it as a business, in the sense that you go onto platforms like Sprout Gigs or like Upwork or even like Fiverr, and actually register yourself a profile just like these other people have done, in order for you to become either a virtual assistant or a data entry specialist. And then you put your own rating here. Say, for example, Max is offering these services from $50 per hour or from $20 per project, depending on the size of the project. There's so many. If you're starting out, of course, my advice for you is to charge just a bit less. Like some of these people that are actually here on Upwork, they're willing to charge $5 per hour, $6 per hour, etc. Just for you, obviously, to be able to start out your business as a person who is a data entry specialist. And again, like I said, if you're able to then do these jobs on these platforms that I'm saying, for example, I'm suggesting right now, it allows you the opportunity to use that same experience, to use that same qualification, to say on other platforms that this is the work and the experience and the skills that I actually have, having taken them from all the work that you've already done. But I just feel like being a data entry specialist is one of the easiest jobs that you can find online that can allow you to make good money, even as minimal. And I'm going to say minimal because seriously, when you look at some of these jobs and you're coming onto, say, maybe platforms like Fiverr, you're charging $50, say maybe for a project. If you're able to complete, I don't know, say maybe 10 projects in 1 week, if you're somebody who is working on a full-time basis, you're easily going to be able to make yourself a good $500 on a weekly basis. Multiply that by 4, you're already making more than 1,000 USD because you're easily making 2,000 US dollars per month. So I just feel like being a data entry specialist is definitely one of those remote jobs that you can do working from home that are very easy to start and don't require any qualification at all. Now, the next remote job that I'm going to suggest for you to do is something that I absolutely love. Is probably my favorite on this list of ways for me to actually also personally be able to make money online. What I love about it is the fact that you get to infuse your passion and fun, as well as being able to actually make money for yourself, while all at the same time literally just doing anything and everything that you actually love, just like myself. If you actually follow me on my Instagram account, Mbali_, you will know that this is actually something that I'm very passionate about. It's something that I do all the time. And even though I've not formalized it yet, I'm still able to make money by giving people advices around this sort of thing. So I thought, let us include it on this list because it's literally one of the easiest jobs that you can do. This is for you to become a travel consultant. Guys, the possibilities are endless of how you can actually turn your travel and your experiences, enthusiasm into money. For example, take Airbnb here. On Airbnb, even if you don't have an apartment or a home that you can host on their platform, you can be somebody who actually hosts what is called Airbnb experiences. This is basically where you help to plan a trip as a person who's obviously in the local area, depending on wherever you are in the world or in your country. You host local events for people that are coming into your city, your town, your country, and then those people actually get to pay you. For example, in Japan, there's this learn and plan a Kyoto trip with a local advisor, Yuko. Yuko charges $8 per person for her to be able to plan this Kyoto trip for travelers and or for tourists. Other bestsellers come from South Africa itself, Australia, Poland, the UK, Germany, etc., where people are planning all these different activities that are meant to attract tourists. That could be you, that person, planning all these activities for people that are willing to come into your country or in your city. I was in Portugal recently and I actually did participate in some of the activities. If you saw it on my stories and or in my Instagram feed, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's just an easy way for you to actually be able to make money online, literally sitting in your city. You don't even have to go anywhere. You just obviously have to register an account on a platform like Airbnb, offering different experiences, put a price on it, and wait for people to actually come to you. You could even use your relatives, because I know that platforms like Airbnb, they do need you to have a bit of reviews before people can take you serious. You can use your out-of-town relatives, ask them to book your activity, take them around, have them genuinely review you, so that obviously you can start getting reviews. And then other people, when they come onto Airbnb in relation to your country, your city, your town, your region, they know who to book with regards to travel consultancy and things like that. Another way that you can actually monetize your travel experiences is something that I also use. It's actually affiliate marketing through platforms such as Get Your Guide, where basically if you book on their platform a certain activity that you feel like you've enjoyed, and then you share that link of your booking using your affiliate code, you are then able to have other people book the same activity that you would have done, and therefore be able to make money every time that those people actually use and book your link. You can make anything from $60 a month to $100 a month, all the way to 2.3 USD a month just from people clicking on the content and or the activities that you would have booked using a platform just like Get Your Guide. And I know sometimes when you think of travel, you think, oh my goodness, now I must have lots of money in order for me to travel. Listen, as a person who's actually new to the travel industry and also a person who's actually trying to carve out her life as a travel content creator, because I literally want to spend my life in the air, guys. I just want to do any jobs that are remote so that I never have to sit in one place. You can actually decide to start booking activities in your own local area. You don't have to be booking them in the United States or etc. Just look around in your town, log into a platform like Get Your Guide. Try to find activities that are actually in your own area and do those. And you find a lot of those are, say, maybe anything from 50 Rand to 100 Rand, all the way to 500 Rand. But the minute you have done those activities and then you're able to have your own affiliate link to encourage other people, even your own friends, to book the same activities, then you start making money on platforms just like Get Your Guide. If you're still not convinced and you feel like, you know what, this feels like a lot of work, I actually would rather just have somebody actually managing me and me just doing the job, then you can always come on platforms like Indeed.com in order for you to look for travel agent jobs that are actually remote, just like I did for this video. There's full-time ones, sometimes even on weekends, where you become an entertainment travel agent, which basically means you're going to be entertaining people that are coming into the city to say, these are the attractions that you guys can check out, not necessarily planning where they're going to sleep or, you know, that type of thing, but rather the entertainment activities that those groups of people are going to be participating in, say maybe over the weekend, which is why this job says weekends are needed as well. You can also be an independent travel advisor, a travel agent inside a contact center, which basically means you're a customer support agent that works with traveling, helping people to plan their travels. So this is just definitely one of the easiest jobs that I would want you to get into, because I do know that it's actually something that I'm also making money out of, because I love traveling. I think you guys can tell based on the enthusiasm that I have right now. But I just feel like it's one of those easiest, beginner friendly, no experience, remote work from home jobs that you can actually do from anywhere in the world. And again, make yourself anything from 100 USD all the way to 2.3 USD, as we saw on the Get Your Guide platform. Guys, the way that it's so easy to find a remote work from home job is just totally insane to me, because it just shows you how much the world has actually changed and evolved, and therefore how many opportunities have actually come up as a result of it. If you are not able to find a remote work from home job from websites that are formally needing you to have a certain qualification, etc., you are most definitely going to be able to find a job with this video that I've actually suggested, because the last job that I'm actually going to share, which can be an easy remote work from home job, no experience, is easy to start, is something that also relates to the kind of work that I actually do here on YouTube. This is for you to become a YouTube script writer. So you know how this video, like many other videos, I am talking, but we do need to have subtitles on the videos, because that helps you as a YouTuber to be able to reach a wider audience of people online. So what would help us as YouTubers to be able to reach a wider audience is for somebody like you to come on a platform like YouTube and actually write out the scripts of the different videos that you find people are actually posting. This is an amazing and booming career for somebody who does not have any experience and or qualification, because all you need is for you to be fluent in English and also obviously to be able to articulate yourself. When you come onto platforms like Upwork, you can see a lot of people that have actually listed themselves as YouTube content writers and or maybe even a video editor. For example, Edwin here, who is in Kenya, literally has made up to 30,000 USD in just 137 jobs with 789 hours worked. This is actually a short amount of time for you to be able to make this much amount of money. Edwin actually charges $25 per hour and is actually top rated by the platform. There's also other people from around the world, the United States. I think I did see Pakistan somewhere here. Yes, there's Pakistan, another Pakistanian, also from Kenya, etc. There's just endless jobs for you to be able to come and be a YouTube script writer for people just like myself. There's also other opportunities that you can find for script writing on platforms just like Fiverr, where all you need to do is obviously set up your profile and have yourself a little sort of like thumbnail picture here showing the services that you're actually providing. This is actually Fiverr's choices of people that have provided a service that people loved and delivered superb work all the time. Amy, Brian, Daisy, Kane, etc. And these people charge anything from $15 all the way to 200 USD in order for them to be YouTube script writers. I just feel like this is quite an easy job, and I feel like a lot of people are actually sitting on this job because I don't know what it is, but when you're used to working and actually have a full-time job, you're always looking for something that is again full-time, like where there's a boss, somebody sitting there telling you what to do. Yet there's so many other opportunities online, just like this sort of being a YouTube content writer and or a script writer, that you can explore and do, whether it's on weekends, whether it's during after your 9 to 5, it's in between your work. These are the kind of jobs that you can actually get hired for and create yourself a second income stream without ever leaving your home, without ever quitting your job, etc. So if you're looking for a remote work from home job that is easy to start, does not require any experience, that will allow you to make again at least up to 100 USD on a monthly basis, then definitely being a YouTube script writer is a job that you should actually look into. And with that said, I've come to the end of this lovely video, and I do know that this video has actually been valuable because some people don't know necessarily what they can do with skills that they already have. So this video allows you the opportunity to actually explore those talents and or skills that you already possess. And sometimes you don't even need to have any experience with them. You can just start from scratch, register a profile on any of the platforms, and actually start making a job for yourself. If you found this video valuable, please do hit the like button, and also please do hit the subscribe button so that you can join our community, and make sure to keep your notification bell on so that you never miss out on any of the valuable Mbali content that we actually do here on the channel. I wish you guys all the best, and I'm going to see you in the next Mbali Talks video. Cheers!